Third straight game, you guys didn't score a second half point. What's going on after the half?
I got to be better. I take ownership for it. You know, a lot of autonomy, and a lot of opportunity there with the ball in my hands, and given those situations, I have to be wiser and more detailed with it. So, always looking inward first. Looking inward on the things that I can control, and I see a lot of opportunity in this. I give a lot of credit to how they came out and played today. They played a very, 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 very well game, and wasn't good enough on our end.
What happened on the interception?
Bad ball.
When you say autonomy,
I'm sorry?
you say autonomy,
It means, the autonomy, the ownership and everything that I have given, taking advantage of that and, taking ownership of it and leading with it in the right way, going out there and executing. And I didn't execute well enough, situationally, and obviously can't turn the ball over in the red zone. So I'll look into the tape, and I know, our team will as a group, and we'll be critical of ourselves on that and learn from it.
Jalen, what's the mood of the team like after losing 2 games in 4 days here?
You play the game to win. So, obviously, we're competitive in that and trying to figure that out. We got some work to do. And that's all that matters. We got an opportunity in front of us to really embrace the things that are coming our way and grow from it. So there's always lessons to be learned in these things, and it's a lesson. We gotta choose to learn from it.
Was Nick's messaging any different after this?
He's obviously competitive as they get, and just about taking accountability and taking ownership. Some of the themes that you've heard. Taking accountability, taking ownership, and owning the things that you can control. And so that's how we really can. That's the only way we can really grow, is if we are honest with ourselves and look ourselves in the mirror about some of the things we can improve on and go out there and do it.
Based on the way defenses have played you at the offense, is there a level of predictability, do you think, in the offense right now?
I'm sorry?
Based on the way the defenses have been playing you, do you think there's a level of predictability within your offense?
You don't look at it that way. Not as a quarterback. You got so many opportunities in the game. You got so many opportunities in the game to take advantage of it. We want to go out there and play the type of ball we know we're capable of playing. And a lot of that, for the brand of ball we've kind of established ourselves to play. It's been playing with good detail, being smart in situations, and being able to capitalize on some of these big point swings in the game. And so we got to do a better job at that, and I have to lead better in terms of executing in those situations, because it starts with me in the red zone, in 2 minute, operationally. So still digging. I'm digging and trying to control the things that I can with that and grow from it all.
Still a lot of season left, but does this feel like a turning point type spot in the year for you?
It just feels like an opportunity for us to grow.
First drive on the default to Devontae, you guys just missed on one of those from the second straight week. What are you kind of seeing, and how big of a moment do you think that was?
I think another opportunity to. I think we're down 10 at that time, but another opportunity to keep attacking them and capitalize. And I didn't give them a good ball, so that's something that I own, and that's something that I'm, gonna work on.
You spoke about situationally what happened in the end of the half sequence.
Say that again?
The end of the half sequence, what happened there?
Yeah, well, you don't have any timeouts. You got to be really smart about how you manage the clock, being able to get out of bounds, and we could have managed that better. Ultimately, sense of urgency maybe to get the first down or get out of bounds, but as a carrier of the ball, knowing the situation, and I guess having a plan with the ball in my hands with that. And so That's a good situation. I know that'll foster a lot of conversation within our offensive group, and be able to learn from Coach Scott and KP and Nick from that, and kind of collaborate and see how we can grow and improve from that.
You guys came out and ran the ball effectively on the first 2 carries, and you had a few others after that. But from your vantage point, what have been the biggest issues with getting the run game where it needs to be?
We just got to execute. We just got to execute. It's the same thing, same word. We got to execute. It takes great detail, making sure we're in the right play, leveraging ourselves, and so it comes down to execution, and that's something that begins with me. I could have been better throughout the whole evening, and I'll learn from it.
What makes you confident, despite some of the inconsistencies through the first 6 weeks, that this will get going back in the right direction?
Take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. You try and approach it, wise competitor, approach them all the same. So whether it's a win or a loss, there's a lot to learn in both. Obviously, coming up short in it lights a different type of fire in you. But we just gotta grow from it, and there's a lot of opportunity to do that. And so we'll anchor down and control the things that we can, and continue to improve and learn from it.
Thanks.
Thank you.